Welcome to the 15th segment of Be Inspired with Buzopak Life-Changing Reality Talk. We're here again, and I thank God. I said this is a platform where we connect with each other as a community. And today, before we start, I want to let us know something. That while waiting for miracle, in whatever way, whatever thing you're asking God for, that we shouldn't forget that our whole life on its own is a miracle. And I want us to remember that life is like a camera that you own, it's yours. That no matter what's going on, what you're supposed to do is focus on important things. Just focus on important things and capture the good things. Capture the good memories, the good moments, the good things, whatever it is that is pleasant and good that you want out of your life. You place your focus on them and you capture them. Then you develop the negatives. And when you bring it out and you don't like how it is, take another shot. The camera is yours, it's your life. You know, today we'll be talking on the topic true friendship. Yes. And I am just led to discuss about this friendship stuff because a whole lot of things are not going right. Every corner, everywhere you turn, my friend, meet my friend, this is my friend, oh my friend, oh my friend, you know. And I've realized that people don't even understand the importance of friendship. People just call friends. People don't even know how expensive, how deep, how precious friendship is. For you to call somebody your friend, definitely you and that person must align in almost everything. That is why there is a word called acquaintance, professional colleague, associates, you know, neighbors. The word friendship is sacred, and everything where we go about friendship, that is why most people have gone through a whole lot of horrible things, because we place value on friends that are not supposed to be our friends. You know, you don't need to meet somebody on the streets and then the next thing the person is your friend. You meet somebody in somebody's house, the next thing you're introducing the person as your friend. You know, like, let me use my life as an example. I've walked into a place where I have known just one person, you know, and I stopped because I have seen somebody I know, and in the midst of 12, 13, 14 persons. And after that, maybe has some discussions, shared some laugh. And then the next day, I run into one of them and say, oh, meet my friend. And I said, are you serious? Your friend? You don't even know my whole name. You don't even know me. You don't know where I live. You don't know everything about me. You don't know anything. And then I am your friend. And we do this thing always. That you meet somebody in a bar and you laugh and you share jokes together does not in any way make that person your friend at all. That you go to your friend's house and you now run into so many people and you have opportunity of talking with them there does not make that person your friend. No. Friendship is deep. It has a lot of trust, love, care, honesty, sincerity, you know, compassion, you know, tolerance, equality, you know, independence. There's a whole lot that is involved in before somebody can equal to be your friend. Before somebody can become your friend, the person must have passed through a lot. You must have shared a whole lot together with this person before you can say somebody is your friend. But what we do is just wherever it is, once we share jokes together and the person becomes your friend. No, that is why we have come. Because even the other day they say, show me your friend. and I will tell you who you are. In other words, for somebody to be your friend, that person will have your character, that person will have your mannerism, that person will have your discipline, that person will almost like share the same joke or whatever with you. It means that when you speak and I see your friend speak, I know I can understand why this person is your friend, because both of you will always like share some ideas together. And when you talk, you look as if something somebody else would have said, oh, and then you say your friend. We've made a lot of mistake because of wrong friendship and because of what we call people. For somebody to be your friend, is somebody that you know that you can call when in need, and the person will be there for you. Somebody to offend, because we think friendship is about religion. Somebody to offend and the person will understand. Somebody who can always know why you do the things you do, even when it's offensive, even when it's annoying, the person will understand your mood and your person, because the person knows you, so the person can do what you can do. That is when you say somebody is your friend. Somebody who is watching over your back, somebody who has got your interest at heart, somebody who keeps eye on you to keep you out of danger, somebody whose your provocation cannot stop the love the person has for you. Somebody who rejoices with you when you're happy, when good things are happening to you, and not without jealousy, and not without envy, and not with arrogance, and not with disdain. The person will genuinely be happy, because the person knows that when things are okay for you, it will definitely be okay for them. And when it's for them, that somehow it will rub off on you, because both of you actually have genuine interest on each other, to see that things you hustle, and that's your prayers will be, make God help you. If it's you, let your own gel first, because we are together in it. A true friend is somebody who notices the little things that other people ignore. While other people are waiting for what you can give, that person is seeing how you can become the best you can ever become, and the person is there to support you. And it has nothing to do with rich friends, it has nothing to do with money, it has nothing to do with comfort, it has nothing to do with connection. Because I've seen a lot of people go wrong with these things, and you go to where nobody has value for you, and you want to be there because you want to, you want them to just appear that they are your friends. No. When you have true friends, they expresses and experiences empathy. These people, they are non-judgmental, they are self-sufficient, they are good listeners. They trust others easily. That's what good friends do. They stick through thick and thin with you. The loyalty and honor is always a hallmark of a good friend. You understand? But who is this good friend? Do we ever take time to find out the people who are supposed to be friends and not to talk about? Because somebody had to go from being a friend to being a good friend to being a true friend before the person graduates to become your best friend. And you know that somebody you call best friend has another best friend, and the person calls best friend. That's why gossip is everywhere, because you don't even see who your friend is. The next thing, you're rolling out the secret of your life because you love somebody. That you love somebody and you are calling the person best friend doesn't mean the person loves you and is calling you best friend. No. That I've seen a lot of people who are calling me their best friends. I don't even know jack about them. I am talking about this in sincerity. It's not for pride. It's not for, because that's the truth. Before we give somebody the honor of calling the person our best friend, is the person calling us their best friend? Because you'll be gushing out on somebody, the person is gushing out to another person, the person is calling another person their friend, and even who the person is calling best friend is calling another person best. So whatever you put, whatever you pour into the life of this person, the person is automatically going to pour into the life of the person who is their best friend. Oh, do you know? And that person is pouring, and that's how the whole thing goes round and round and round, and it becomes messy. It becomes messy. I want to draw our attention to this friendship thing. Do you know that if you have not seen a friend for 6 months, for some time, when you see the person again, restudy the person. It takes a day for life to change. A lot of things are happening. The quest of money has come so hard on people that people are now making up their mind they can do anything to get money. You could have a friend you know that cannot hurt a fly, but you don't know that in the last 2 months the person have taken a decision to kill whoever and become whatever, to take any luck, to do whatever. You don't know. And because that person, oh, both of you shared bed when you were in secondary school, you were in dormitories together, you ate together, you did anything, this person is my main guy, we're everywhere, intervisit. If you've not seen the person for years, you really do not know this person anymore. You really do not know this person anymore. So you need to restudy the person. You cannot jump into the person and say this person is my best friend. Oh, see, my best friend, we've come a long way. Come a long way, yes. Yes. But that come a long way have really put a lot of people into trouble. You know, there's this guy, an example I'm going to give. The guy had this friend, they were together, did a whole lot when they were growing up. Later, this one traveled outside the country and he has not seen him for a long while. Then he ran into the guy somewhere. How they reenacted it was beautiful. You know, they had a lot of stories to tell, a lot of things to share, a lot of fun. They said a lot. He brought him home and the guy was like, hey, that he actually came into town, that he doesn't have a place to stay for now, but he's setting up some business and all that and all that. And the friend that ran into him said, okay, but he is going to travel, that he wants to go for Xmas, okay, but that he can stay in his house. He can stay in his house for now. That after that, when they come back, then they can now see how it's going to be and all that. So he left this guy in his house. And most people in the compound, they traveled for Christmas as well. What he didn't know is that this guy is a notorious armed robber that is even wanted. He hasn't seen him. He doesn't know him. He left him in his house. And do you know what happened? By the time he traveled, this guy brought his men. And they robbed the whole compound. As in flat to flat, they had field day. They stole them silly. By the time this guy came back from Christmas, he was so many people saw people who traced to the guy he brought, and as I speak to you, he's still in jail. No explanation, because who can believe him? He brought in this person, so it was his plan with this person, but he has lived his life quietly. So we're talking, how can you call somebody you don't know your friend, and you're ready to bring the person in and everything, and you trust somebody you don't know because you just want to align with somebody? We should recheck the way we call friends friends. There are so many people with horrible hearts, so many people that are very wicked, so many people that can't even do 1/4. You can't do 1/4. You can't even talk like them. You can't reason like them. They can do anything. So you cannot meet them in a club and laugh with them and dance with them, and the next thing you're calling them your friend and you're bringing them home. I want us to reevaluate how we call friendship, the importance we place on friendship, and how we adore people who don't care about us, and how we jump gutters for people, you know, who can't even cross, who can pick a pin for you. You know, friendship is important. Like I said, friendship is very, very important, and it has a lot to do with it. If we call somebody a friend, make sure that person aligns with you in so many things. Things like you know, reasons like you. If you are not a rational reasoning person, you have no business being a friend of a negative person. If you are an optimistic person, you have no business being friends with a pessimistic person. No. If you're a positive mental person, you have no business living with somebody who has complaints, who is complaining about everything at the same time. You both of you cannot. It's not true. It doesn't matter if the person is rich. It doesn't matter if the person has a government contact or contract or whatever. We should stop pursuing fame. We should stop pursuing money, and then we are aligning ourselves with wrong people. There are a lot of people that are languishing in jail today because they are with the wrong people at the wrong time. You know, they didn't even know them because they want to have friends. This person is my friend, and you're in a home of somebody and police will raid the place because you did not know they are 419, because you did not know they are drug barons, you did not know they are armed robbers, you did not know they are ritual killers. So most of them that are crying, I did not know, they are saying the truth. They did not know, but because they don't understand that you cannot just call anybody you see your friend. You cannot just call anybody you see your friend. That is why in that friendship thing, a lot of people have entered into a lot of trouble that they are not yet out from it. A lot of people's destiny has been altered because they met a wrong person and called them friend and aligned with them, and something bad happened. You know, we should learn to know that there are different between association, colleagues, you know, neighbors, you know, acquaintances. They are not your best friend. Before you call somebody your friend, you must be sure you know the person in and out. Anybody does not qualify to be your friend. Anybody you meet on the road, no matter how funny the person is, no matter how jovial the person is, no matter how carefree the person is, no matter how, you know, in our own way, how humble the person may appear to us. So many people are up here in this world for a lot of things. A lot of people are agents that are there, and there's no way they can get a person. You may be a target, a calculated effort, somebody they have been thinking about how to get close. So they will come liking you. They will come in a humble way. They will come without, you know, pretending to be the best, but you need to see it. What exactly do you want? Why do we need somebody to complement our lives? Friendship is good. Friendship is good. But you will really take your time to see somebody before you call that person your friend. That is the essence of this our true life reality talk today. You know, that you need to, you must, even if you're not doing it before, start doing it today. Don't allow everybody come into your home, come into your life as friends when you don't know jack about them. A lot of people have had friends, you don't even know the village the person has come from. You don't know the family, you don't know anybody. You don't know what that person is doing for a living. And you call the person your friend. For the fact you call somebody your friend, you are liable. Whatever that person does today, you are going to jail with the person because that person is your friend. The dictionary meaning of friendship does not lie. The reality of friendship is still one and same. That for somebody to be your friend, that means you know everything about the person. And the person is a thief, you are a thief. If the person is a ritual killer, you are a ritual. If the person is a gossip, whatever that person you have opened your mouth to identify and call your friend, your true friend, your best friend, your good friend, your friend, whatever that person has done, you are liable. That means you could go to jail because of what you don't know, just because you're just carefree. Let's understand today that there's so many things deep about friendship. And we shouldn't run. We shouldn't be running so fast to call somebody our best friend. No, we should understand that friendship has a lot of things inside it. Friendship has a lot of things. And today, friendship today is when you have somebody as your friend, all they want is for you to do good. Though most of them want you to do good, provided you're not bigger than them. You know, most people have friends that are even in competition with them. You know, the friends who wants you not to be super, who wants you, and when they see opportunity you have, because you always discuss with your friends, they will damp that opportunity. They will knock it down. You know, they will make you look at it as if it's nothing. Just not because they don't understand, because they know the importance, but they don't want you to be higher than them. A lot of people are comfortable when they have friends who are just there. All of us don't have job. All of us don't have job. We're here. We've been looking for job. The moment opportunity for you to be bigger than them comes, they will make sure they knock it out, so that all of you will sit in that parlor and be smoking garri together. They are not good friends, but how will you know? Because you've already saddled yourself with them. A lot of friends are nightmares. They take away the beautiful things coming to your life, directly and indirectly. They make you, you know, most of them, they talk you out of your real confidence, and you start having inferiority complex because you are associated with the wrong circle. Because you are associated with the wrong circle. A lot of terrible friends we have today are those who will not, you know, they are just like shadows. They follow you when the sun is there and leave you in the dark. That's the kind of friendship a lot of people are experiencing today, and there are many that are everywhere. So what do? You know, you have friends who will just be very happy to get to know everything about you. They patiently listen to you, and the next thing you're on the street. Almost all this gossip that are flying from everywhere, it doesn't come from an enemy. It comes from their main friends. You know, it's easier for you to be saying unfriendly friends, friend enemies. But how do you separate yourself from this? If you are not careful about how you identify friends, you can never run away from things like this, because they are everywhere. Enemies of progress, most times our enemies are far away from us. It is the unfriendly friends that we saddle ourselves with that the problem we have and experience every single day. That the ones that hears the things that are coming to you, that the ones who hears the thing you want to do, that the ones who you open up and tell your problems. If they don't know what to do, they tell it, and they so that they can scatter you. That the ones who are envious of you because they're the one close by to you. Unfriendly friends, and then we don't even know them. How can you separate yourself? You must learn to make your unit very small. You must learn to be your own music person. You must learn to make your own crowd. Be your own crowd. Find joy in your own presence. Do not wait for somebody to compliment you. You don't need another person's presence to compliment you. You need to be who you are. You need to know how to make yourself read. Find something to read. Be happy when you are alone. Some people can't even stay in their house alone except they have crowd making noise. And in that crowd, you don't care who you identify with because you want a companion. You don't care. You go to the bus stop, you meet people in the club, you meet people in bar, you meet people anywhere. The next thing, oh, my main guy, this my babe, and all that. How can you say that? It's a risky world we are living in right now. And we must be very careful the associations we keep, because a lot of people have entered it. If you go to prison, I run an NGO and I do a whole lot for both the widows, the orphans, the less privileged. You know, I visit prisons, I do a whole lot. If you go there, you will understand that half of the people that you see wailing in there that they are innocent are innocent. Most of them are association, bad friends. Even most of them knew very well. Do you know there are friends that will be into a crime, a criminal stuff, and if they catch them, they will mention name of an innocent friend they know, so that the person can come there. Now in their mind, why will the person be free after the person helped in eating the money? He will mention, you don't know about it, you were not there when it happened, but your name will enter there. And if you go there in Kirikiri, you see them innocent, but because they saddle themselves with wrong kind of friends. You know, these people, they blink in the dark. You can't blink in the dark. You can't. You need light. And how do you do that? If you don't have enough confidence on your own, if you don't be your own person, if you don't understand the importance of knowing who you are, for you to be able to like pass it down, it is those qualities that you have that will attract somebody who will love you for something. Let people tell you why they love you. People cannot just love you. Let the person who are, you know, your reason why you keep friends. If the person loves your intelligence, fine and good, you will see that you and the person will always do meritorious something. You cannot see friends that are breaking laws every time, and because they have money, you want to identify with them. You don't know that you will suffer more, because it's not in your gene at all. It's not in your DNA. You just want to acquire it through friendship, and you will suffer more. Because those who are into the crime, they already have what it takes. That they don't care. They don't care. Some people you see are happy to commit a crime so that they can be eaten in prison. Because in their own life, he that is down fears no fall. They don't even have any future ambition at all. They don't even know where they're heading to. They don't even want to make effort to become. And they will see you with a progressive life, with a wonderful future, destiny ahead of you. You go and put yourself into that place, and they will mess you up completely. They will mess you up completely. What am I saying? That friendship, everybody is not qualified to be your friend. That is the message I'm passing today. That you should know that your life is like a camera, like I said, and it's your life. So all you need to do, focus on important things and capture good memories and good moments. When you do that, develop the negative. And if you don't like it, if you don't like what you're seeing, take another shot. It's your life. It's your life. You know, you need friends who can stand with you when in need. You need friends who you can call when you're heavily burdened and the person will be there for you. You need friends who you can lean on. You see, nobody is an embodiment of wisdom. I keep saying, you can't stand alone. It's synergy. If you clap like this, it makes noise. You can't clap like this, nothing. So you need to come together, yes, but you must see and know who you align with, who you call your friend, who you are identifying with, who you allow into your life. Most people are like snake in a green grass. They have done a lot of hard work. They wreck destinies in form of friendship. They are fake friends, and they are more than the real one, because we are always in a hurry. We are carried down with material things. We don't look and we don't see to know those who will help our destiny. You know, destiny killers are much more than destiny helpers. But you have destiny helpers that are there. How do you see them? How do you know them? If you're in a hurry, a lot of people saddle themselves with horrible friends. I'm telling you, this is not a joke. This is not a joke. It is not a joke at all. You know, so we need to actually, like, because when you see these things happening, it makes you cry. You know, I've seen situations whereby I sit somewhere and I'm watching people, believe me, and I'm watching people and I'm seeing the kind of things, and I wonder, why would this kind of decent person be friends with this horrible person? But you cannot go and borrow trouble that is not your own. But I need to say this today so that people who don't understand will begin to understand. People who are just into allow people in the name of friendship to just come into their life anyhow will begin to check themselves. Everybody cannot come into your life. Everybody cannot be your friend. It is not true. And you cannot be this way except to begin to find joy in yourself. You believe yourself. You need to have that firm belief about the things you want out of life and the things, so that you can see it in the life of another person and say, yes, this person behaves like me, because your friend must have some things in common with you. That is when you can say somebody is your friend. And make your unit very small. Don't allow any and anyhow person come. There are a lot of destiny destroyers. There are plenty. There are plenty distractions. You know, we need to learn to disconnect distractions from our lives, and that is when you keep all these kind of people. When you're a focused person, you don't need a pancake friendship. You don't need those that want to know, oh, how much is this pancake, this one is this, I bought this one like this, I bought it. Their life is just on the market. You don't need them, because you can't save if you keep such friendship. You can't even train your children if you keep such friendship. You cannot, because your lifestyle is not like them. So you should first of all know how to do it. You cut your coat according to your material. Pick friends that are not that reason like you. If you're a quiet person, you need quiet people. If you're on the highway, allow them find highway people. Bring it on, please. Because I watched a lot of youths enter into a whole lot, and it's hurting, it's painful. I've seen a lot of people, you know, even when you so many people that set up, it's friends that set them up and mess up their life, mess their family up, mess everything about them, because people are envious of you, but they can never say it. People are envious of you, they can't say it. People are jealous of you, they cannot say it. They will come in form of friendship, and then they will look for a way to mess you up. We will not allow them. Now we know better, that we need to make sure we understand why we had to keep particular people in our life, and everybody, irrespective of how much they love us, they don't have opportunity to cross. Don't give them chance to enter into your life. Once you don't know them well, once you don't know what they are doing, once you cannot identify their source of livelihood, once their quest, they are too ambitious for your kind of person. No. Yes, we have role models. Pick out the role models, people who are doing what you want, and you want to be like them. See what they have done. See how they are doing it. But don't allow any Tom, Dick, and Harry to come into your life, to come and rechange your life, to rewrite your history, to mess you up, because you are a golden person. You're a golden person. There's a whole lot that God has destined you to become. Let's remove all these distractions in terms of friendship. We don't need too many friends to become who we are. No, we don't need too many friends. We need people who can be there with us, who can walk the dirty waters with us and still hold us firm, you know. And then for us to want this kind of people, we will first of all be those kind of people too. We must be a sincere person. We must be a polite person. We must be a kind person. We must be a dependable friend as well. We must be good listeners to our friends. We must trust people with the whole of our hearts too. And we must let loyalty and honor become our hallmark as well. These little things, we must learn to be happy with people when good things are happening to them. You know, when we're this kind of friends, then what goes around comes around. God will give us and send into our lives people who are like us. You know, and then when you have friends, you can now be very proud that you have a friend. And if you're not there, you can say what your friend can do. And if we come back the friend, that is exactly what. And so somebody can say that thing concerning you. Let's be the kind of friend that we're looking for. And then God will give us that kind of friend. We don't need armed robbers as friends. We don't need all these kind of people. And you don't know them. That's the main thing. Most innocent people, they're finer, they're more quiet. In fact, they come in different shapes and sizes, but they are not sincere. May God give us the spirit of discernment so that we can learn to pick those who can be there with us and those who we can stand for as good friends. We don't need to waste too many times today, because whenever I am led, when I say these things like this, believe me, they come from my heart. Everybody can be your friend, because I am sick and tired of hearing my friend this, my friend that, and the next thing, little mistake. I've been where somebody says one that's beautiful things about a person. Beautiful thing about the person and made me believe that this person can do this, can do this, can do this. One opportunity I had with the person, I just say, how is your friend behaving? Who? This one that thinks is a paragon, that behaves like this, that thinks is this. You know, the things this person vomited within seconds about this person who poured in communion on her. You know, the other friend said beautiful things about her. She can eat whatever this person said. Whatever this person said she does. One question, what this person vomited, you know that she is an enemy and not a friend. Then you now wonder, what is she doing with this person if she's not buying time on when to wreck this person's life? A lot of us have a lot of people like that. How can we know? Because most of the people they talk to can never come to tell us. People don't want trouble. So when they see something like that, they want to stay away from it, stay away from trouble. They will not come to tell you, because most times you may not even listen to them. You may not understand. But a lot of people are terrible. So let's learn to make our unit very small. Let's make our unit very small. Let's pick and see who we call friends. Now, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Be Inspired, Buzopat. Follow us at Instagram at Be Inspired at Ambassador Buzopat, and then join us here in this Facebook Be Inspired group so that we can make this community worth it. We come here every day to learn something new, and we say it the way it is. Yes, we may not be making everybody happy, but the truth is something that only the courageous can muster. I always say that thing. It's good for us to say our truth. It's good for us to know that things are not right. Let's write it, because there's a lot of dangers in the life now. We need people that will help us get out of danger. We need people that will help us stand. We can't do it alone. We need God, and we need sincere people. And let's make sure we sieve and pick for us to identify those who we can go to sleep and know, yes, they're watching over us. Everybody cannot be your friend, and everybody is not qualified to be your friend. See you next week. By this time, 2 p.m. everyone is there, so that we'll continue to give the truth a chance to prevail in our life. Thank you so much. See you. May God bless you.